Welcome to show 3. Already. Time flies.
Uno, dos, tres.
I mean, it feels just like yesterday. We're doing episode 1. But, yes. Welcome to Intermission.
Intermission. Where it's our mission.
I think I take an intermission from your intermission. Anyways. So, today we're going to talk about, we've done, what would you do if you were put in the scenario as this character? You know, we talked about movie sequels we like to see so far. Another thing we're going to talk about is movies that haven't come out yet. We've all seen the Avengers movies, I hope.
Some of us are going to see it twice.
We're waiting for the August release where they're supposed to be releasing another extra half hour of footage and stuff. Which has not really been done too often in movie theaters, where they release it again in movie theaters so close where it's more footage. I don't know if it's going to hurt them or if it's going to be better, because some people will be like, I just spent this much money on going to the movies only a few months ago to see this. Do I really want to spend that much more money for just a half hour? It might help them, it might not.
Yeah, but another thing, a little spin on that, just for a wee tangent on my side here. It's also a brilliant marketing strategy in the way that, let's say I saw the movie and you didn't, for whatever reason, your schedule didn't fit to see the Avengers the first time, and then I say, hey, it's coming back out. I want to take you to see it. You know, we'll go see it together as friends because there's going to be another half hour I haven't even seen in there. Just something to think about.
Right. So anyways, now that he's talked,
blow the wind right out of my sail, buddy.
And everybody, I'm a huge Marvel fan, I'm not gonna lie. I've always liked Marvel. I like their characters. I like how their villains offset the heroes. Unlike, there's some DC characters out there that I really love, but not a lot. Not enough to keep me interested in the DC realm. But I want to talk about the Justice League. People heard the Avengers, now the DC fans are like, oh, when do we need to see the Justice League? You know what? You're probably never going to see the Justice League. Plain and simple. They can't get Superman right. They can't. I mean, I don't know when this new Superman's coming out, but I'm not really hopeful that it's going to be good. This first Superman with Christopher Reeve was great. Second one, great. Third one, what happened? Some of you are young right now. You don't even know who Christopher Reeves is. Don't even know what the first 3 Superman movies are. And then you have the newer Superman movie, which I'm not even going to go into because it was just horror bad. But no, I mean...
Speak your mind, sir.
You know, he's the forefront of DC. They got Batman nailed down. No problems. Green Lantern, nailed down. That's 2 out of... How many people in the Justice League? Where's the Flash? Oh. Where's Wonder Woman? Oh. Those are 2 characters that are pretty easy to get out there. Martian Manhunter. Oh. You've only got 2 people really established out of the whole Justice League.
Well, that's one way of looking at it, but what about the Smallville fans? We've got a lot of the DC Universe established in there. Little tidbits here, Aquaman, The Flash.
Yes, but the Justice League isn't the Justice Little League.
No, I know that. But what I'm saying is those characters have been established in other genres in the best way they could try and bring them forth.
No. I understand that. But you look at Marvel, right? You got Iron Man.
Dun, dun, dun.
Iron Man, Thor, Captain America. They made movies with these characters to establish them before they put them together in the Avengers movies, which is amazing. Because, you have Hawkeye, who you only saw in Thor, and a lot of people didn't know he was Hawkeye in Thor. I mean, a lot of us who were Marvel fans, as soon as he picked up the bow instead of taking the sniper rifle, you realized he was Hawkeye. Black Widow's been in a few. She doesn't have any prominent scenes, which is understandable because she's not a huge prominent character to a lot of people. But they were in there. They were established. There's no establishment for any actors to take the throne in going into the Justice League. You need to have persons that play the character, and people like them as that character. Because otherwise, you're going to have, everybody watching the Justice League and then Superman fly around the corner, people are like, oh, here comes that idiot again.
You make a valid point. The timing of the Avengers was well done because all of the Marvel movies are hitting the bricks right now, so to speak, in a good way. These movies are just, they're coming out, and the audiences and the fans out there just can't get enough. I see you making a huge point that we have nothing to build from.
Right.
But for the DC fans out there, we sure as hell have something to strive for. I mean, that doesn't mean much, but there's got to be somebody hungry enough for this movie to sit there and go, there's got to be a way, other than Batman, to get those characters out there. And absolutely, Superman, no offense to Christopher Reeve, he's good-hearted, did a great job with that character, but I haven't liked any film version of Superman. And I've seen all of them, and I haven't liked one yet, unfortunately. But I do believe in the DC characters. I used to read them. I am more of a Marvel person, but just because we don't have anything to build from doesn't mean it isn't possible. I mean, they've got to build their front. It's like McDonald's versus Burger King. You know what I mean? They're going to strive to accomplish the same things. We just got to find the right people and get the right movies in place, and it could be a possibility. It won't be tomorrow.
No, I don't foresee a good Justice League movie coming out within the next 10 years. I don't.
I can't really argue with that, but maybe you can. You know, there's a little thing down here. Just kind of comment down there. Let us know what you think. I really don't have a lot of information that I can combat Ryan here with. He's absolutely right, but, you know, I think they did Batman right, and that's saying something.
Yes, they definitely did Batman right. I mean, of course, the new Batman was a great movie. There was a couple glitches I hated. I didn't like that they called Robin Robin at the end. Robin is not his real name. I don't know if you all caught that, but when she handed him the bag, she's like, oh, I like your full name. You should use it more often. Thanks, Robin. His name's not Robin. Who's going to give the secret identity of the character as his name?
Dick Grayson. Robin.
Right, you know, it's like, I was like, they just called him Robin. But no, I mean, you don't have the established cast of people that are locked into these positions as the Marvel people did. I mean, they established the people, they got the actors locked in. Otherwise, you're going to have a revolving door of actors coming through to play these characters in these movies. And I don't know about you, but I get upset when I see, like, I'll even pick on Marvel on this. The Incredible Hulk. How many Bruce Banners have we seen in the Incredible Hulk? Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you couldn't get locked into it. That's the only character in the whole Avengers cast that was a new person playing the character.
Well, in a way, there wasn't any new person. There was a new person playing Bruce Banner, but realistically, the Hulk has always been CG.
And that just goes to show you how well my partner listens to me, considering I said Bruce Banner and not the Hulk. But he was too busy listening to himself.
I'm sorry. All I could think of was CG, 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 CG.
Speaking of CG, I know I'm going to go on a Marvel tangent. I did not like the Marvel's Last Stand, the X-Men 3 movie. Just to let you DC people know that I'm not a fan of every Marvel movie that comes out there. My biggest niche and hatred towards the movie is one of my personal favorite characters, Kane Marco, the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut is not a person. You cannot make a person in the world that emulates the Juggernaut character from the comics. He has to be CG. This guy is as massive as the Hulk, if not bigger, in some comics. You can't put a guy in him and have him running around saying, I'm the Juggernaut. It doesn't work for me. It was stupid. The whole movie, you know, it was like the X-Men fell apart at the end. I don't know if it was, I mean, it was definitely the writing, but the movie itself was like, pfft. So I'm not behind every Marvel movie that comes out there either. I mean, you look at the Punisher movie. The Punisher's having the same problem as the DC people are having, you know, with Superman. We haven't had the same Punisher twice yet. No one's established.
Yeah.
So it's not something that just DC's having as problems. Marvel also has the problems too. But they got a solid cast of people in a solid position.
Exactly. What they did right with Marvel is they were able to find the right people to commit to the roles and to stick to the roles and to really do those roles well. And I think the point my partner is trying to make is, although he is not a DC fan, never has been, probably never will be, the simple fact is, right now, I'm going to kind of have to agree with him. We just don't have the established characters and actors to really build a Justice League movie from. That doesn't mean it won't get made, unfortunately. Because the thing that makes it great is the fact that, oh, we're going to see Robert Downey Jr. again as the Iron Man. We're going to see so-and-so again as, you know what I mean. I'm just reiterating what he already said.
And if it does come out, I'm sorry, I just think it's going to be a huge flop. I mean, they can write it great and everything, but they can't get one character right, let alone the Flash, who they never really tried, Wonder Woman, who, you know, they haven't used Wonder Woman in a TV series or anything like that was not animated in so long. They've never tried Martian Manhunter. There's so many characters that have not been touched in TV and movie for a long time. To be able to establish a good writing plot, I can foresee in my head to get that character picked up, moved on, and carried enough to put into this movie anytime within the 10 years I said.
Alrighty, let us know what you think. Comment below, click that little like button, and subscribe to our videos. We'd love to hear from you. Bye-bye.